Hello everyone, I am Melinda Nail Fanatic, and this is your daily Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot reading for Thursday, September 8th, 2016. I am the owner of Nail Fanatics Artistry Design Studio, as well as Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot in Las Vegas, Nevada. I do this work for the love of humanity because I love my brothers and sisters all around the world. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care what your favorite sports team is. I love you anyways. I don't care how happy you are or how sad you are. I love you anyways. You're so lovable. And so I do this work so that I can bless you. And on this fine and beautiful day, I have so much time, so I'm going to get some readings out. And I feel like if I continue to do this, this is going to allow me to continue to produce all that I am for you. So I do my readings here on Periscope at NailFads Live, and then they're uploaded to my YouTube, which channel name is Melinda Nail Fanatic. I appreciate your support on both of those sites, as well as on my Facebook. My artist page is Melinda Nail Fanatic. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for telling your friends and family about what I'm doing here for you. If I can help you with a personal reading, I would love to do so. You determine the price of that by consulting and telling me what is the value of the information to you, consulting your spirit guides, your prayers to your God, whatever it is you believe in spiritually. Send me that dollar value. I will reciprocate a reading back to you. And for reading donations of $60 or more, I will give you the option to do that reading live, whether it's by live stream, telephone, or in my studio here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And for donations of less than $60, it will be a YouTube upload to which you will receive a link, and your name will remain anonymous unless you give other directions specifically. I do reserve the right to refuse service, because if a reading is only valued, the information is only valued at $1 to you, why should I value it enough to invest my time? I have a 1 to 3 day turnaround, and I always reserve the right to refuse service. Thank you so much for all you do to love and support my channel. Thank you for all the hearts, all the love, all the thumbs up, all the shares, all the follows, all the subscriptions, everything you're doing. I'm so grateful. And so on this fine and beautiful day, I am going to go ahead and channel the divine messages for Thursday, September 8th, 2016. And I'm so grateful to you, so grateful to you, Love Source God, for allowing me to speak to my brothers and sisters regarding September 8th, 2016. The divine messages for our highest and greatest good. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love Source God. Let's see what we get. I'm going to just pull one card today. We're going to do this a little bit differently. The bottom of the deck says take the lead. This is the 3 of Wands, and the card underneath says rest and reconsider. This is the 9 of Wands. You've been on a long journey, and so you're tired. September 8th, 2016 may be a day where you feel like you've just had so much going on. All you want to do is just rest. You have a lot of things going on, and you're the one in charge of everything. Everybody's looking to you. Somebody's having too much sex, and somebody's feeling manipulated. And the reason is because they're blocking their own vital energy in their life. You cannot be manipulated if you are harnessing your vital energy and using it for your own benefit. And so Thursday, September 8th, 2016. Sex is also about a coupling, a coming together. It's about penetration. It's about moving through things. So I feel like for somebody, you're actually going to be manipulating your situation. This is going to allow you to break through this blockage of not taking the lead. I feel like for some of you, the message is that you've been allowing others to direct your flow of energy. And what's going to happen is you are tired of it. You are really going to own your own power. Just like the male phallus enters the female cavity, you will break through. And you will manipulate your situation to where it works better for you. For others of you, it is very simple here. You're tired of this relationship. You're tired of this relationship because this relationship is nothing but sex and manipulations, and you're done. And something comes to light for you on Thursday, September 8th, 2016, and you realize that you've been blocked. And the reason you've been blocked is because you're not taking the lead in your own life to decide how your body is to be used and where your energy is best spent. You're allowing this person to manipulate you, and you're going to understand that it's all a sexual manipulation. And so something will occur in your life on Thursday, September 8th. Let me just quiet myself for a moment and see what messages I'm receiving, okay? Ladies, I'm getting for you to just be very aware of your surroundings. When I was a little girl, my father told me to be careful when I would walk around doors. Be careful when I would walk around doors when I was by myself, especially. So, it's always a good practice to be very aware of your surroundings. Take the lead in protecting your own body by choosing to avoid or only become involved in relationships that are not purely based on sex and manipulation. You're choosing to be involved in a relationship that is sexually based is going to lead you to nothing but a sexually based relationship. And it's blocking you from actually moving forward in what type of relationship you truly desire, which is one that is wholesome, that has long-standing potential and marriage potential. You're not going to see that as long as you continue to receive these relationships. And so for somebody on Thursday, September 8th, 2016, I see that you're choosing to reconsider. In other words, there's a very tempting offer in front of you, my dear, but you're starting on a new path. Hence, we have the Three of Wands, the taking the lead. You're no longer going to allow yourself to be blocked because you're like, if you look at even this person's bodily posture, they don't want it. Whatever it is, they're done with it. They don't want it anymore. And it's a 9. This is a completion of a cycle. You're at the end of it. You're done with it. You're tired of empty relationships that go nowhere. So where you're going to be presented with this opportunity, again, these messages are general, so it applies for somebody. It doesn't apply for you. Okay, love you still. But for somebody, this is an important message, and you will be tuning into this video. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying it. This is how Love Source God works with me. Let me just see what else I get. Somebody actually is going to tune into my video who is using sex to manipulate their relationship. You're trying to get this person that you're involved with to propose to you. You want to take it to the next level. And you thinking that actually by opening up the sexual portal for this person, by opening up a sexual relationship with this person, like you may have been dating for a little while, but you hardly hear from the person, you're not that frequent in communication, they don't seem to be hanging around as much as you would like them to, or coming around as much as you would like them to, and so you actually are like, well, maybe I should just have sex with them, or maybe I should just have sex with her. Well, you're trying to use manipulations to accomplish your end. It's not going to take you where you want to go. The reason that this person is only coming around a little bit and not as much as you would like, and things seem to not be progressing, is because that's all they're there for. That's all they want from you. And you're being warned here. You're being told. So, wow, I would have liked to deliver a much happier message. The happiness in this message that I do see available for all of us is that you have owned your power enough to where you're trying to make healthier decisions for your own self, emotionally, physically, mentally, everything, in that you're taking the lead on how you're using your body, how you're using your life, how you're using your intentions. Love Source God says, remember that The seed that you plant, you will eat the fruit of. So anything you do in a manipulative motivation is going to come back to you. And you will eat the fruit. Once it's harvest time, you will eat the fruit of it. And Love Source God also says, if you're the one that's being manipulated, don't go for vengeance. Let me take care of it, says Love Source God, because this person also, they planted the seeds of manipulation by what they've done to you. And they're going to have to reap the fruit of it so that they can learn their own lesson. But both sides of the party must learn their lesson so that they can move on from the blockages. What is blocking? Love Source God says show. Oh my God. Love Source God says show the bottom. The word underneath that was enjoyment. What you're blocking is your enjoyment. It's like you're not even enjoying the sex in this relationship, but what you're blocking is your enjoyment. To further emphasize, God, Love Source God says that's why it's upside down. Enjoyment is upside down. I don't always read the cards, the circular deck that way, but when I'm guided to, I definitely do. So Love Source God says you're blocking your enjoyment in life, and in sex. Sex is supposed to be enjoyable. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated by it. Do not manipulate anyone by it, because not only are you hurting yourself, you're blocking your own enjoyment in life. And by living in a place of love, peace, and happiness and joy, that's what you're going to attract to your life. By living in a place of misery, manipulation, and feeling like you're under duress, you're going to continue to attract more situations like that to you. Those are all the messages that I have for you for Thursday, September 8th, 2016. Please continue to check in for your Friday, September 9th reading. And I look forward to talking with you again. Love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.